It's the cereal with a light sprinkle of cinnamon and sugar for the delicious taste of homemade cinnamon toast.
It's a toast, it's a part of the nutritious breakfast. Feeling like cinnamon toast. Feeling like cinnamon toast crunch.
Introducing Casey, the tape player with personality.
He winks, he talks to you.
Hi, my name is Casey.
Casey, it's amazing the things you can do.
Casey tells stories and jokes too. Just a joke, Casey. What do you get when you mix 2 ducks with 1 cow? Quackers and milk. You're amazing. Casey plays all your tapes too.
Santa Claus will be here real soon.
Casey, you're amazing. Casey comes with activity book and cassette from Play School. Other cassettes sold separately.
Emerging from hyperspace above the planet Mars, the Zentradi forces have traveled far ahead of Earth's space fortress. Their plan is to stage an ambush of the huge ship. Deploying a Cyclops recon vessel, the aliens sweep over the deserted Earth outpost known as Base Sarah, reporting back to their mothership.
Our scanners reveal no life readings, no energy levels of any kind.
It would appear that the Earth people have abandoned this post.
Most of the inhabitants, sir, were destroyed in a battle with our allied forces, and the few that survived were able to escape.
Then this will make a perfect trap. I have ordered the 7th Mechanized Division of the Botoro Fleet to assemble here immediately.
Impossible. This just cannot be. Surely, sir, you haven't ordered up Chiron's division?
Indeed I have, and why not?
Aren't you familiar, sir, with his reputation and his battle record? In the Mona operation, he got drunk and ended up killing some of his own men. In the Osiris battle zone, he almost wiped out 2 divisions of friendly forces while successfully destroying the enemy. And for that, his own troops have named him the Backstabber.
So they call him the Backstabber.
Warning, ships emerging from spacefold are too close to us. Collision imminent.
This is happening just as I expected. Chiron, sir, he is a commander totally without discipline.
Commander, the 7th Mechanized Space Division has arrived. We're reporting as ordered, Bretai.
Ha! Just as I thought. We crashed into 4 ships total. You thought it would only be 3 at the most. I win the bet.
Be quiet, you fool! Our conversation is being broadcast!
What? Sorry.
Chiron, you had better watch your step around me, or I'm liable to take away your command. You know I mean that, too. I've ordered you here for an important mission, and I have no time for any of your games.
Yes, Commander, what is it you want us to do?
Listen, there's an empty base on the 4th planet of this star system. We want to lure an enemy ship to this base and trap it with gravity mines. Then I want you to blockade the ship without damaging it unduly and capture the entire crew alive.
I have enemy ships approaching at 3 o'clock.
Yes, sir.
Skull Squadron, attack the enemy forces from coordinates 5 o'clock relative.
Skull Leader, roger.
I could be next.
The enemy seems to be retreating, Captain.
Well, they've decided they've had enough for one day.
All planes, stop pursuit and return to ship.
They've been attacking us constantly for the last 3 days. I wonder why they're so persistent.
Every time they attack, we move farther and farther away from Earth.
I know.
Rick, how you feeling? You look tired, old buddy.
Yes, these battles every day are wearing me out.
Well, I think we scared him off for a while this time. Why don't you try heading into town? Have some fun and relax.
News from the bridge. We have been attacked by 120 enemy pods, but our 1st, 4th, and 7th fighter squadrons have succeeded in completely destroying them. Our casualties have been light, and our navigational system has not been affected. That is all.
Hello. Huh? Minmay.
Hi, Rick. How's it going?
I'm fine. Are you out of school already?
They closed the school down when the enemy attacked the fortress. What's wrong? You seem to be very upset.
I was just thinking. Did you hear that announcement they just made?
Yes, isn't it wonderful? The enemy pods have all been destroyed.
But that isn't true, Minmay. We didn't hit half of them, and what's more, we suffered much heavier casualties than the enemy.
Oh my. Well, since everybody's doing all they can for the war effort, I don't suppose anything positive will be accomplished by staying depressed. This must be the observation data. There's quite a lot of it coming in, but I'm not exactly sure where it's coming from.
It's coming in from 16 degrees off our present course. Cerebase on
What?
Mars.
That's impossible. Are you sure you're getting proper readings from your equipment?
Yes.
I thought Cerebase was deserted. The reports from the last war indicated that the enemy had wiped out all life there.
No.
It just can't be.
Sir, do you think there could be any survivors?
I don't see how there could have been, but it was a pretty big base, and I suppose anything is possible.
Sir, do you think it would be worth our time to check it out?
There would still be plenty of supplies left there. How badly hurt are we?
There was no effect on our navigation, sir.
The attacks have already knocked us off course, and we could replenish our supplies, I guess. All right, change course and head for Mars.
The alien trap proceeds according to plan, as Captain Global takes the huge battle fortress on a course that will bring it to Mars and an almost certain ambush. Meanwhile, on the bridge, First Officer Lisa Hayes is tormented by the memories of her fiancé, Carl Reber, who was last heard from when he was assigned to Cerebase some time ago.
Lisa, do you see that big red star up there? Well, that's the planet Mars. And that's where yours truly is going to be going this time next week.
Oh, Carl, you mean that transfer you wanted so badly finally came through?
It came through today. My application has finally been authorized. I wish it wasn't so far away, but everywhere I look here on Earth, people are at war.
True enough. No place on Earth is safe, is it?
Yeah, I may be a soldier, but I just can't take all this fighting. Yeah, that observation post on Mars will be just right for me. But listen, it's important we keep this a secret from your father, okay?
Oh, don't worry, dear. I won't tell the Admiral. I guess I won't be seeing you again, huh?
We'll be together someday, Lisa, when the Earth is at peace again.
I know. I'll join the armed forces and go to Mars myself.
I hope you can make it soon, because I know I'm sure gonna miss you. Well, goodbye.
And remember, I love you. Take care.
Lisa, send out a cat's eye recon unit. Lisa! What's wrong? Are you sure you're feeling all right, Lisa?
Yes, sir.
Lord Chiron, recon unit heading your way.
Slowly, the space battle fortress descends toward the surface of the planet Mars and straight into the Zentradi trap.
Enemy ship descending. It's down. The enemy ship has landed, sir, but it's way out of range of our mines.
Oh, I wouldn't worry about that, Gerardo. Soon the enemy will approach the base, and when they do, they'll walk right into our trap, and there'll be no way for them to get out.
Captain Global has set the battle fortress down well short of the base itself. Now, he begins to deploy a company of destroys to secure the supply route. Squadrons of Veritech fighters are launched to observe the area and cover the transport vehicles.
Robotech will be right back, so don't go away. Hey, Robotech is back!
They've begun loading the vehicles.
Move the battle fortress onto the base.
Aye, aye, sir.
Come on, little further. Step into my trap. Yes.
Requesting your permission to leave the ship to go check over the base.
But why?
I'd like to check out the source of those recent signals we monitored, sir.
But
there could be
Lisa...
survivors from this base. Please, it's important to me, sir.
Sir, I'll cover a position, all right?
Very well. But it can be very dangerous out there, so be careful.
The enemy ship is entering the effective zone.
Hold off just a bit longer.
As the Battloids stand guard, the Space Fortress personnel continue to shuttle supplies onto the huge ship, unaware that their enemies are just moments from springing a deadly trap.
Commander, how about giving me a day off next week, all right? Over.
Next week, the whole squadron is asking to take a day off. Everyone has received invitations to Min May's birthday party. Believe it or not, she even invited me.
Huh?
Hey, who is that gabbing on this channel?
Hey, Claudia.
Who's Claudia? Is she that old sourpuss, Roy?
The person you're talking about should be passing underneath you guys right now.
Oh, no. Hope she didn't hear you, Rick.
What? How can that computer be online? It had to have been activated from this room somehow. But how could that be? There's nobody around. I wonder.
Gennaro, aren't those gravity mines ready yet?
The energy accumulation is up to 70%, not much longer.
Blast it, this is irritating me.
Captain, I can't wait any longer. I'm going now.
What's going on? If I can sit here waiting patiently, everybody can. Listen to me, you empty-headed idiot. Don't you ever disobey an order of mine again, or I shall kill you next time. You understand?
I think it's nearby in the mountains, a disturbance or explosion. My guess would be it's an explosion.
An explosion? Claudia, send out a Cat's Eye recon immediately.
STF-1 to Cat's Eye 207. Investigate the 11 o'clock zone at the 15-mile perimeter.
This is Cat's Eye 207. Roger and out.
A recon plane? Are you ready with the mines?
Just 10% more to go, sir.
A recon report is coming in from the Cat's Eye. I'm putting it up now.
Good. Huh? What is this? An attack force of battle pods.
They're surrounding the entire area, Captain. It looks like there's thousands of them.
Claudia, alert all stations to prepare for battle.
All stations prepare for battle. Repeat, all stations prepare for battle. Captain Global, do we really have any defense?
No, not really. Not up against so many of them. We'll have to take off.
Yes, sir. Attention. Attention, gravity control system. Activate. We're not rising.
Is the control system damaged?
No, sir. We're getting correct readouts on all our sensors.
No, not on this system. My monitor shows something underground. Maybe that's what's affecting all of our gravity controls, sir.
Underground? Whatever it is, it must be part of the alien's trap. Stop all engines!
Full power?
Yes, Captain Chiron. I can now report that the gravity mines have achieved their maximum potential. The space fortress cannot move.
Good. Very well, you have permission to attack.
A swarm of enemy battle pods are heading into attack.
Blast!
Our defense squadrons have already positioned themselves for a counterattack, but we can't assist them.
Vanessa, can you give us a view of that underground trap?
Yes, sir.
It's 3 kilometers down.
And we have no way of getting to a device that's been planted that far underground. Why don't we just override the gravity controls by firing our main engines? Don't you remember the main engines were disabled when we were attacked 3 days ago?
The enemy battle pods have just entered our perimeter red zone. We're all just sitting ducks.
We're in trouble. The 6th, 8th, and 18th attack squadrons have all been wiped out.
Calm down. I have a plan that might help us to get out of this trap.
How can we get to them when they're underground?
I know something about this base. There was a reflex furnace put in far beneath it. If we could just get to it and blow it up.
Probability check? It looks like it will work.
All right, we'll start the operation immediately. Lieutenant Hayes is on the base. Tell her to find the furnace controls and turn them on.
Yes, sir. You want me to blow the base up?
I want you to put the furnace into overdrive so it will blow up and destroy the enemy's mine system. It's our only chance. Lisa, listen to me. You're the only one who can do this in time to save the 70,000 of us here on the battle fortress.
If you can't do it, we'll have to try a suicide mission. Claudia, get me Fokker.
No, wait! I'll do it!
According to the computer, the furnace controls are located in the basement level of this complex. Not much time. Got to hurry. There. That should do it.
Warning! Furnace fuel reaching critical mass. Danger! Danger! Security systems at failsafe point. Furnace in overdrive. Evacuate. 15 minutes to meltdown. Evacuate.
My meters show furnace pressure building up.
Good. Send out a retreat order to all Destroid and Valkyrie squadrons and tell them they must lure the enemy onto the base or its immediate surroundings.
Yes, sir.
They appear to be backing away. They're so incredibly spineless. Their victory is complete.
Lieutenant Hayes, please return to ship immediately.
I'm coming.
Reaper.
Oh, darling, I finally made it.
Lieutenant Hayes, please Please respond. Lisa, the furnace will be exploding in a few minutes. Answer me!
She may be hurt. Better send somebody in to rescue her.
Men, we've just been ordered to fly onto the base to pick up Lieutenant Hayes. Rick, I'm putting you in charge.
Huh? Why me?
Because you proved to me you're responsible enough, and besides, you'll be saving someone's life.
I appreciate your confidence, but why does it have to be that particular lady?
Piggy Pig.
All right, cut it out, Roy. I'll bring her home.
Furnace pressure approaching extreme danger levels. 5 minutes to meltdown.
Oh, come on. I miss you so much.
That boy has really gotten a lot better.
There's the base. Stand back. I'm gonna blast my way into the building. You ready? Here I come. Come on, move it.
I'm not leaving this room. I don't know why you're here, but you can leave right now.
Is it something I said?
Go away.
1 minute to meltdown. 1 minute.
I have no idea what's happening here, but my life is at stake now too, so come on.
I'm not leaving.
No way, you have to come.
Leave me alone. Put me down. 30 seconds to explosion. Get out of there, Rick.
We'll meet one another again, and next time I'll win.
As the huge battle fortress pulls away from the planet Mars, Rick Hunter sits on the flight deck, watching over the woman whose life he has just saved. He is torn between his growing attraction for the vulnerable and courageous Lisa Hayes and his strong feelings for the beautiful young girl Min-May, someone who he someday would very much like to call his girlfriend. As Min-May's 16th birthday approaches, Rick Hunter finds himself constantly on duty, defending the hard-pressed battle fortress from attacks by the relentless Zentradi armada. Rick's thoughts are torn between his duty to the SDF-1 and his waning love for Min-May. Be with us next time for Sweet 16, the newest chapter in the saga of Robotech.
Alone with Fruit Chewy Newton's cookies.
Janie.
New blueberry Newtons.
I know you've got the Newtons.
New cherry Newtons, too.
And you're in the closet.
So fruit chewy.
Okay, you're not in the closet.
You want them for yourself?
Which leaves only one place.
Delicious Newton's cookies. Fig and apple, too. So fruit chewy. You want them for yourself.
Can we talk money?
Nabisco.
Wake up, guys. We got work to do.
We do?
Well, I've got to get out the morning edition.
And we've got to get out the breakfast edition.
What's it say?
Snap, crackle, pop.
What else?
Snap, it's the snappiest sound to do. You gotta get cracking when crackle comes through. There's no stopping once pop is popping. Snap, crackle, pop, talking just to you.
Sounds good.
Kellogg's Rice Krispies, the talking part of this complete breakfast.
Good work, guys.
When it comes to breakfast, we deliver.
Prying loose the remains of the fallen SDF-1, the Robotech Masters' lost protoculture factory, a detachment of bioroids was discovered by a patrol from the Army of the Southern Cross.
The Earth's been invaded for a second time. Nobody's sure just why, but we know who's responsible. An alien force calling themselves the Robotech Masters. The Robotech Masters look as human as you or me. Not that it matters much what he looks like. Earthlings aren't the kind to take invasions lying down, so the time came to strike back. It was my fault that Bowie, one of my troopers, was captured by the bioroids. So the least I could do was try to make amends by rescuing the poor guy. Sure enough, we eventually succeeded in setting Bowie free. The question remains, what do we do now?
And now for news from the war front. While Earth forces were successful in disabling one of the enemy craft, the remainder of the massive invasion armada maintains a steady and ominously silent orbit at 36,000 kilometers. Robotech Master Zor, the military commander of the invading fleet, has temporarily ceased hostilities on all fronts. The reasons for the ceasefire are as unknown as the motives behind this brutal and unprovoked assault on our planet.
Huh. Wow. You get assigned a district like this, and patrol duty doesn't look so bad after all. Well, men, this is going to be a true test of your character.
All right, everybody, we start our patrols from here, and don't do anything I wouldn't.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'll patrol the discos.
And I'll start with that bar over there.
Yeah, you'll end with it, too.
Angelo, why do I have this feeling you'd rather be staying here,
Because you're a mind reader, I guess.
All right, move out!
Idiots.
Like starving men at a banquet, the troopers fan out over the blinking neon city.
Huh? Lady, this is your lucky night. You seem to like that coat a lot.
What?
I admire your taste.
Will you buy it for me,
Well, now, I just might be persuaded. Let's see. Yikes! That's more than I make in a year! On second thought, red's not your color. Listen, why don't you and I go someplace and get ourselves a drink,
Thanks anyway. Maybe some other time.
Sure. Some other time. Anytime you say. Maybe I come off too insincere. Well, it's her loss.
Gentlemen, I'm afraid I have some very grim news. According to this report, Zor has broken his self-imposed ceasefire. At 0800 today, he attacked our suburban base station in Sector 3. The entire sector with all its inhabitants was destroyed. 20 survivors were taken prisoner by the enemy. The populace is understandably in a state of near panic. There's been rioting, and the airwaves are jammed with people wanting to know what the devil's going on. I want to know how this could happen. Excuse me, Supreme Commander, but how on earth could we be caught so completely off guard?
Sir, I'm sorry I can't explain it. I wish I could. But what's past is past, and we must look forward now. Our only viable response is to strike back quickly and with force. Obviously, we must demonstrate to the enemy that we are willing and capable of defending ourselves.
And Chief of Staff Emerson, do you share the Commander's opinion?
Speaking candidly, sir, we know next to nothing about Zor, and until we do, I cannot recommend any mission that would risk our men and ships.
What are you saying? We're talking about the fate of the Earth here.
I'm aware of that, but tell me what will be gained by sending our pilots to almost certain destruction.
I will not stand for this. You are in no position, sir, to question the abilities of our fighting forces.
Very well, Commander. Prepare to attack.
Oh, the fools.
All ground personnel, clear the launch area. Commence ignition sequence. Ignition. Check. All systems, check. Fighter crews, we have a green light. We have a green light. First battle wing, you are cleared for liftoff. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Liftoff.
First wing is away. Second battle wing, take off.
The Robotech fighters thunder down the runway and take off, answering their call to glory.
Believe me, Rolf, this was the only way.
I hope to God you're right.
On my order, fire! They're throwing up some kind of defense shield, sir.
217 reports severe losses. All other wings failed to respond. Believed to be terminated. Repeat, terminated.
How can this be happening to us?
We haven't even put a dent in Zor's ship. Any signs of a counterattack from the enemy?
Negative, sir. They're not moving.
Damage report.
Current list of fighters. Confirmed, terminated.
All those men destroyed.
It's a disaster.
We better call off the attack.
All units disengage. Return to base at once.
On the hasty decision of one stubborn man, hundreds of young lives were lost in a hopeless gesture. Meanwhile, the Robotech Masters' mighty ship floats above the Earth, untouched, unscathed, and apparently unbeatable.
At ease, troopers. Robotech will be right back. Attention, everyone. Robotech is back.
Professor Miles Cochran and his colleague, Dr. Samson Beckett, probed the remains of an enemy bioroid in the Robotech Research Laboratory.
I am now activating ultraviolet scanner. All right, let's see exactly what type of mecha we're dealing with here.
Data on its way. Bioroid. Hovercraft. Some kind of assault ship.
Okay, how about the damages received? See if you can get me a readout on that.
All right. Requested data on its way. I'm punching up a schematic of the infrastructure. As you can see, internal damage is minimal. Look, Professor, I just can't believe it.
Try focusing the probe on that area.
Right. No mistake, definite traces of biogenetic matter.
That means there was something alive in that thing.
Something with a highly complex genetic code. Just look at it.
Can you extrapolate an image of whatever it was? I thought so.
Incredible.
I bet it's human.
But there's no human being even remotely capable of such technology.
We'll have to start rechecking our findings right away. We've got to be absolutely sure.
Are you suggesting Zor is human, not a miniaturized Zentradi? You mean that Dana and Bowie were actually correct in their observations?
Yes, we triple-checked our analysis and it always came out the same, sir.
So then we're fighting our own kind.
It complicates things a bit, doesn't it?
It does if it's true. It's just like brothers slaughtering each other. You have something for me?
Yes, sir. I have the report of our losses. 97 ships lost or out of commission. Pilots, 407 dead. Combat ground personnel, 359 dead. Non-combatants, 237 dead. And to the best of our calculations, 319 missing in action.
Those missing in action, where are they?
Unfortunately, they are all adrift somewhere out in space, sir.
Are you sure of that?
Sir?
Nothing. Out.
There you go.
If you knew how much I needed this.
I know, it's certainly not very encouraging.
And that was only one ship.
I tell you, they could have got through if they hadn't have been called off.
Angie, I'm telling you, that ship's design renders a frontal assault a complete impossibility.
Huh. I almost forgot that the professor knows everything.
Well, I know enough to realize that today's attack was nothing but an exercise in utter futility.
I'd say that's kind of obvious, isn't it? There must be some weak spot in that ship.
Exactly right. To start with, I deduce that his ship is not powered by an engine as we know it.
But how does the thing get from place to place without an engine?
It apparently folds space by twisting opposing forces.
Space folding, huh? So if you upset the hyperbalance, you've got yourself an unstable ship.
What exactly are you thinking about, Dana?
An ancient offensive military strategy.
Try that again?
Don't worry about it. Come on, Louis. We've got work to do.
Huh? It's only a theory, I admit. But it's based on very sound reasoning. I've scanned the entire ship for a central power source. As you can see, there's no sign of one anywhere. But I found a biomagnetic induction network. It seems to be creating a perpetual biomagnetic cycle by drawing the protoculture molecules together and then forcing them apart.
Yeah, but what does that have?
It appears to harness the power of these two strong megaforces.
Through magnetic bonding.
You see, the ship's structure is simultaneously trying to explode and implode.
And this reaction is the real source of its power?
So if we destabilize the bioequilibrium of that reaction, we'll knock the whole thing out of whack, right?
Yes, theoretically.
Well, then, you find the right spot, and we'll see the job gets done.
I don't think the Chief of Staff will choose you for the mission. Not with your track record.
Oh, I beg to differ. I think we're the perfect choice.
Later, at the headquarters of Dana's squadron,
Professor Cochrane agrees completely. We're the only ones with a chance to knock that thing out of the sky. Bowie, General Emerson is a very reasonable man, and he was a friend of your father's. He'll understand.
But that was years ago.
I know you resent the fact that your dad asked him to keep an eye on you. But why take that out on us? This is your chance to show those dinosaurs what the younger generation can do. Bowie, our destiny lies in your hands.
That's right. Listen to her, Bowie.
Now, Sergeant, he's doing his best to understand. Oh, Bowie, you selfish little... Oh, Bowie, if I can't go on this mission, I'll never be able to look at myself in the mirror again. Oh, Bowie, can't you try to understand? Let bygones be bygones. Let Emerson know how much this means to us, please.
Oh.
He must realize that we'd never, ever let anything happen to you,
All right, ma'am, I'll talk to him. Stop crying.
That's it, Bowie. I could just...
An hour later, our heroes find themselves in the Ministry of Terrestrial Defense.
Professor Cochrane seen these?
Yes, sir. I think I can safely say he's in complete agreement with my findings.
Uncle Rolf? General, if all of this is true, we finally have the means of combating the aliens on our own terms.
It's an insane mission. Hopeless. Anyway, I don't have the pilots to spare.
Sir, excuse me, but what are we, chopped liver? Well, you have to do something, sir, and as you said, you've got nobody else.
I see. You think you can do it?
Yes.
Good hunting, Lieutenant.
The plan calls for a squadron of fighters to keep the enemy occupied, while the 15th Tactical Corps tries to slip under the defense shield.
Just a scratch. Maintain course. Here we go. We did it! We made it through!
Out of the frying pan!
Open landing doors.
Is everyone accounted for?
Roger, we're all down.
All right, first we pierce the hull and expose the biomagnetic network. Then we concentrate our fire and blast this spaceship out of whack.
Uh-oh, we've got company.
Forget the bioroids. We're not after them. Out of my way.
We have a disturbance on the ship's hull. It appears that they have successfully infiltrated the defense shield, sir.
Sorry, guys. You'll have to do better than that.
I've been hit, Lieutenant!
Louis, Battloid! Better luck next time! Louis, did we do it?
Yes, ma'am. It looks like we found that biomagnetic network.
That's what we came here for. Let's hit it!
Here we go.
Watch out!
reactor that harnesses the magnetic bonding. If we hit the base of the tower with a hypermagnetic particle beam, we'll destabilize the entire system.
Then let's do it to it!
Look out!
Go ahead, we've got you covered.
Okay, leave it to me.
I suggest you hurry.
I'm just finding my range. There!
Looks like you knew what you were talking about, Louie.
Okay, Transport 1, get us out of here!
It's breaking up.
I never would have believed it. Assault Force, stand by.
Mobilize all forces at Zor's landing point at once.
Yes, sir.
Once a seemingly invincible source of terror, now a helpless mass of burning wreckage, the great ship sinks like a dying beast onto the cold, hard Earth. A fiery symbol of mankind's first victory in a war for the very survival of Earth.
Boy, nothing's cheap anymore.
Could have been worse.
I guess.
Thank you.
You really should stop spending your paycheck before it's even yours.
You party pooper.
What? Huh? That's my outfit.
Oh, and I saved for months.
Aren't you a little young for that dress?
Maybe a little short, too.
Bowie!
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Very nice.
Bye-bye.
Well, I'll be.
In our next episode, the war returns to the Earth as the Robotech Masters press the attack. The control of protoculture is essential if the Robotech Masters are to maintain their hold on the interplanetary syndicate that they have created. And so, a battle which starts out with regimented discipline and high hopes for victory on both sides degenerates into a brutal and undefendable high-tech brawl. Be sure to be watching next time for Prelude to Battle, the next chapter in the thrilling adventures of Robotech.
Some folks don't believe the super fruitiness of Bonkers fruit candy. They learn soon enough. Some folks think Bonkers is gum. They know it's candy now. With this extra fruity inside, Bonkers is so super fruity. Whoops!
Bonkers. Bonks you out.
Some candy.
you Toys R Us kids.
There's a new store in town. Jeffrey! Your favorite stars will be there. Hurry up, come on down. Jeffrey, who are we going to see when we get to Toys R Us?
Me, of course. One of the Snuggly Furfuls. Huggins from the Hug-a-Bunch, a Fraggle from Fraggle Rock, and one of the incredible Transformers.
Wow! It's the world's biggest toy, so let's go!
Saturday the 21st, 10 till noon in Cheltenham or Whitehall.
Back together after a series of mishaps, the young Robotech freedom fighters under the command of Scott Bernard proceed to their date with destiny as they battle their way past Invid scout troops in the hope of reuniting with other Robotech defenders.
That got him. How many more do you think there are? Oh no, here they come. Red, 3 o'clock low.
Huh? Patrols of Invids popping up out of the bushes in a place like this? I see him! I got him that time! I guess that's all of them. No! There's another one!
He's getting away!
Oh, no, he's not.
There's one making a break for it. Can you get him?
Don't worry. He's not going anywhere.
Nice shooting, Scott.
Well, now that the party's over, here comes Lunk and Annie to help us celebrate. That's what I call good timing, Lunk.
Planned it that way, Scott. Nice work.
We'll meet over at the next town. See ya.
Uh-oh, looks like trouble. We could be in for a rough time before this day is over if it's the freedom fighters and they find out what happened to Nader. Why, they'll tear the town apart. Just as I fear, it's the freedom fighters. How would they know to be looking in our village? I've got to warn the others to keep out of sight.
I hope we can stop for a while in this village. I'm hungry.
Lunk, why are we coming to this village anyway?
Yeah, why this village?
To make good a promise I made to a friend a year ago. To deliver this book for him.
What sort of book is it?
I really don't know what this book's about. But it was important to my buddy, and he gave the book to me to bring to his father there.
Well, why doesn't your friend deliver the book himself?
I only wish he could. It was during the Invid invasion after we fought the Robotech Masters. My friend was on recon patrol, and I was detailed to drive him out and pick him up. When I found him, he was trying to get away from a couple of Invid, and I could see he'd already been wounded. As I watched, they blasted him again. How could he get up and run after that, I'll never know, but he did. And started for the truck. I thought I might be able to pick him up, but the Invid caught up with him before I did, and he didn't have a chance. He called out to me, calling me to come get him, but there was nothing I could do. The Invid spotted the truck and started after me, and I had no choice but to run for it. I don't know how I got out of there, but I made it. But you know, I still can hear my buddy's voice coming over the intercom, as loud and clear today as I heard it then, calling to me to help him. There's no way I'll ever forget that day. Well, the book had some sort of special meaning for him, I suppose. The one thing he wanted most was for his old man to have it.
Oh, You poor guy, what a terrible ordeal for anybody to have to go through. It's so sad. Makes me feel awful.
Lunk, you and I have a book to deliver. Let's go.
Thanks, my friend. I believe the old man will be happy to get it.
Hey, that's great. We'll find the man and give him the special book. And maybe he'll be so grateful, he'll invite us into his home and give us some peppermint candies.
Except you won't be with us, Annie.
Oh, pfft. Huh?
Inherit the stars. I don't know why the book's so important, but I said I'd deliver it, and that's what I'm gonna do.
Here they come, right into town, and that spells nothing but trouble.
So what do you suggest we do about it, then?
Toss them out and be very quick about it.
Please, I hope nobody is going to harm them.
We don't intend to harm them, but we don't intend to let them find out what's happened here either. Are you sure that everyone has heard my instructions? I want everyone in town to stay out of sight until those troops are gone. I don't want anyone talking to them.
Where is everybody? Gone out of town?
Why? You're not getting nervous, are you?
Yeah, I think it's a little bit spooky, don't you?
Yes, I do, but I'm not scared. Oh, look, there's a couple of children.
Hey, pal, how about giving me a bite?
Hey, look, a restaurant. Let's see if we can get something to eat. I'm starving.
Well, they're here, Pedro. Oh. Now what do we do?
Just get rid of them any way you can.
I hope there's somebody around here to serve us.
So do I.
Hey, lad, bring me some peppermint candies.
Stop just a minute. The restaurant's closed during the emergency. Our communications have been cut and we're short of supplies of all kinds. The indications right now are that we'll be closed for about a month.
But we've traveled such a long way and we haven't eaten all day.
I've told you what the situation is and there's nothing I can do about it. I told you before and I'll tell you one more time. You're not going to get fed in this restaurant today.
Excuse me, but could you tell me how to find Alfred Nader's house?
What?
What are you getting so upset about? I only asked you how I could find Alfred Nader's house. Is that such a big deal?
Nope. But you must be in the wrong town, sir. There's nobody named Nader living here.
But you must have heard of him. Alfred Nader?
I'm telling you, I never heard of him. Now go away and leave me alone.
This is weird. This guy tells me Alfred Nader doesn't live in this town. He's lying, I'm sure of it. But why? What do we do now?
There's something fishy about this whole business, and I don't like any part of it. Nader's in this town somewhere, and you've got to find him.
Are you sure you ought to go alone? It could be very dangerous, you know.
I'll go with you, Lunk. We'll find him together.
Thanks a lot, pal.
Well, how do you start looking for a man in a town where no one will talk to you?
Hey, wait for me! Shucks. Huh? What's going on here? Holy cow, I've got to get moving!
The alien invasion isn't bad enough. Now these guys are asking to see Alfred Nader. They can cause trouble for us.
Just be sure they don't find out the man is dead.
Please, Pedro, tell me there won't be any more trouble.
There won't be if only everybody minds his own business.
Where is everybody? This place is like a ghost town.
There are people in this town, all right, but they're all hiding for some strange reason. And I intend to find out what that reason is.
There's supposed to be a bakery around here somewhere. Yep, over there.
Huh? Say, how do you know so much about this town, Lunk?
My friend drew a very good map of it.
You mean the one that was killed?
Yep, he talked about this burg and about his father, about how his old man was a big shot in town, a politician of some sort, as I understand it.
If he's supposed to be such a big shot, how come the old geezer back there at the restaurant I never heard of him?
Well, maybe he's new in town and never heard of anybody.
Well, it still sounds fishy to me.
I don't want Rand to know I'm worried, but doggone it, I just don't like mysteries. And I don't care how you slice it. A bang-up good mystery is exactly what we've got on our hands in this burg.
Look, I don't like it. There's something going on here. The people in this town act like they're scared to death of us, and I want to know the reason why.
Well, maybe to be safe from the invid, they have to stay indoors, huh?
Lunk's bluffing. He's as worried as I am.
I wonder what's keeping Lunk and Rand. They should have been here before this.
Well, we'll just have to wait for them. They should be here soon. Hey, here comes a truck. Maybe the driver can tell us what's going on in this crazy town.
Uh-oh. Looks like they're stopping.
Okay, man, let him have it. Right behind you, buddy.
What in thunder?
What about it? Is this the place we're looking for or not?
Yep, he told me his dad had a well and an olive tree in his backyard. There they are, but the house isn't there anymore.
Maybe the old guy at the restaurant was right. Maybe Nader doesn't live here anymore. I don't know. Could be he's dead, and that's why the folks around here are acting so strange.
But...
Huh?
Now what? Huh? Who are these guys?
I knew there'd be trouble. Let's get out of here, Lunk. Now's our chance.
You make good sense, little buddy. Come on, Jeep, let's make some tracks.
That's great. You guys are just beautiful. Now you let two of them get away.
What? They beat them up?
Yes, they beat them up and put them in the back of a truck, and then they sped off somewhere. There were two others, but I think they got away.
Those no-good bums have done it this time.
You won't let them hurt the troopers anymore, will you?
When I get my hands on those bums, I'll show them who runs this town.
I'm glad I'm not in their shoes.
What do you think, Lunk? Why do you think that gang attacked us?
I've got no idea, but I can tell you this for sure. It's got something to do with the disappearance of Old Man Nader, or I'm a mile off base.
Maybe you better give up your crazy idea of trying to get the book to the old man before we get ourselves in even deeper trouble.
No, buddy, I said whatever the odds were, I'd deliver this book. And if Nader's still alive, you can bet your last buck I'll find him.
Great, Lunk. I just hope you don't get us both killed in the process. Hey! Lancer and the girls are supposed to be here. Where are they?
Yeah. That's right. They said they'd wait for us right by this bridge.
You don't think anything has happened to them?
Hey! Look at these tracks. Made by something pretty big, I'd say.
Uh-oh.
Huh?
Here we go again, huh? This time they really got us outnumbered.
Whoa. Get a load of this big bruiser with a wicked knife. If I ever saw an hombre with no sense of humor, he's it.
Well, this character with the axe isn't exactly my idea of a comedian either.
Okay, you punks, come and get it.
Robotech will be right back. Robotech is back now.
Ugly bunch of gorillas, aren't they?
And since they haven't made their move yet, you want to begin it?
We have your friends.
Rand, don't shoot anybody.
Are we just gonna stand here and let them take us?
Look, take it easy, pal. My guess is that they'll take us where Lancer and the girls are, then we can all get away, huh?
It better work, buddy. Okay, fellows, it's your party. Where do we go from here? I only hope you know what you're doing, Lunk.
Hey, when did I ever know what I was doing?
I don't know what will come out of this business, but it won't be good.
How about that? There's that Fink Jose. I'll bet he knows where our friends are. Let's go!
Wait!
Geronimo!
The truck, they're getting away! Back up, quick!
Hey!
One side, Buster. I'm in a big hurry. There's gotta be a knife back here somewhere.
Lunk, would you have any serious objection to telling me what you're doing?
Up to my old tricks, little buddy. Here's a present for you. Catch!
Well, we're doing pretty good so far. So what's next?
Surprise! Now, my closed-mouthed friend, you're gonna do a little talking.
I hate to bring up an unpleasant subject, Lunk, but there's quite a mob down there in the street. And since one gun's no good against a crowd that size, I suggest we hit the road while we still can.
We will in a minute. Okay, Jose, start talking.
What about? It isn't my problem.
Begin with where our friends are, and no stalling if you want to stay alive. Get me?
But, Maria, what can I tell him?
Please believe us, we honestly don't know. Only Pedro knows what happened to them.
So produce Pedro.
Pedro's the mayor of our village, and he's the one giving all the orders.
Maria!
He's the only one who can tell you.
All right, just a minute. I think I'm getting an idea. You've put on a pretty good act up till now, so now you're gonna do some acting for us.
Wait, we've got them and we're bringing them out. Let's get going now.
Good boy, Jose. Pretty good man.
Don't get any funny ideas when we get inside, gentlemen.
Get out, Jose. You're coming with us.
Yes, sir.
You want me to?
Mm-hmm.
troopers.
All right, everybody, hands up.
Hi, boys.
Hi, kiddies. Nice of you to wait for us. Oh, we knew you'd manage to find us. Yeah, but we almost didn't.
Now, people, where's your mayor?
That's me.
Careful, Pedro.
Mayor, where are the cyclones hidden?
We had them and we mean to keep them. Why you? You people are free to go, but we're keeping the machines.
Hear me, mister, and hear me good. We're giving the orders around here and not you.
Give all the orders you like, but we'll do what we have to do.
Talk to him, Lunk.
You bet. All right, forget the machines for now. What I want is the truth about old man Nader.
Let me just tell you this one time. There's nobody named Nader in this town.
Stop that. We're sick and tired of listening to your lies.
I'll try, Lunk. Wait a minute.
Huh?
Those Invid patrols have come back, and if they found Scott, he's in big trouble. I thought so. They're fighting just over that range of hills, and that's where we left Scott. Your time is up, Pedro. We need those cyclones.
Just too many of them. Hecker, Lancer, and the others.
Okay, Mr. Mayor. No more playing around now. Let's have those machines.
We're going to keep them because we don't want any more fighting in our village.
If we don't get out there after those Invid and get out there now, there won't be any more village.
Do you imagine you heroes are going to repel an Invid invasion by yourselves?
If we don't, your town is as good as gone.
It's my responsibility to see that the people of this village are protected. I am their mayor, you know.
We know. See? That's what we've been trying to tell you. It's your village we've been trying to protect. In another few minutes, the Invid will be right over us.
I mustn't endanger the town.
That does it. That's all the talking I want to listen to. Now move! Did you hear me? Get going!
Old man Nader was right all along. We should have listened to him. He always said we should leave the fight into the armed forces. But no, we would not listen to him. We have to take matters into our own hands. And now look at the mess we are in.
Everybody shut up! My patience is about played out, and in just about 1 minute, I'm gonna start blasting.
No! What a spot. If I give them their machines, they'll be fighting in our streets and the town will be destroyed. If I don't, he'll probably start shooting.
Wait!
Your time's up.
No, please don't shoot. Gomez is really the man who knows where your machines are. We've got to give them their cyclones, Gomez. Pedro, we've got no choice but to give them their machines.
All right, Jose, but whatever happens, you're responsible.
Okay, if that's the way it's going to be, I will accept the responsibility. Now tell them, Gomez.
They're in the warehouse.
Come with me.
But...
Well, it's about time. Let's get a move on.
Wait! Don't go!
Too late, Pedro.
Not another one.
Your Robotech bikes are back there in the corner. Take them, and good luck.
Lunk, you're determined to go into battle, are you? Then come with me. There's something I want to show you.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, it's something I want you to have. You'll need it. Wow. An armor-piercing cannon. It's brand new and it's never been fired. That was Nader's doing, of course. The whole town was against him, but he stood his ground. The town bullies beat him up again and again, but he kept on preaching non-violence. We wouldn't listen to him, of course. We were going to defend our village against the Invid, fight them all off by ourselves.
So you killed him?
God help us.
May God help you indeed, mister, but me, I've got places to go. And baby, you got a big job to do. Hang on, Scott.
Too many of them. There's no way I'm gonna get out of this alive if I don't get help.
Bombs away! Thanks, Luck.
All shock troop units return to base. Repeat, all units return to base.
Well, you were right, Jose.
Perhaps, my friends, we've all learned something from this experience.
I guess you all heard what Jose said. Am I right? Don't anybody forget it. From now on, we leave fighting the Invid to the professionals. And there'll be no more gang beatings in this town.
The Invid defeated, Lunk returns to the village. He remembers his friend and thinks of his friend's father, Alfred Nader.
Well, I wasn't able to deliver the book like I said I was going to. But I'll tell you what I am going to do. I'm going to keep this book with me wherever I go and look at it from time to time. It'll remind me that there's people in this world who will stand up for what they believe in. I guess it's time for me to hit the road. Goodbye to you, Alfred Nader. We never met, but I feel as though I know you. And I'll always think of you as my friend. You were a fine man. Well, time to try to catch up with Scott and the others, if I can find them. Can't say I'm sorry to see the last of this village. Hey, you know something funny? I never did learn the name of this town.
In our next episode, the valiant band of freedom fighters stumble upon an outpost under the command of Colonel Jonathan Wolfe, one of Admiral Hunter's new generation of Robotech defenders. Eager to join up with this underground army, Scott and his friends are caught up in schemes which shatter the foundation of their quest to defeat the Invid. Be sure to be watching for Eulogy, the next chapter in the dramatic saga of Robotech.
Where illusion is the ultimate weapon.
Convert Switchblade to jet mode. Surprise, Mac Tracker. It's mayhem. Battle station. Protect the decoder, Bruce. I'm going up. Stacks ready to fire.
Mask, Switchblade, Thunderhawk, and Rhino.
Fire!
Each sold separately with action figure.
Cover me, Matt. 10-4. Sato's getting away. But you're not, Mayhem.
Mask, Switchblade, Thunderhawk, and Rhino. Each sold separately. New from Kenner.
I make your days bright. Sorry I bumped you, all right. We're glow friends. We love to play by day and glow at night.
Introducing Musical Glowland with an elevator to ride and places to hide.
He's glowing inside.
And a musical swing.
Glow bed can swing and sing.
And there's a glow pond where glow friends light up.
Glowland is so much fun.
Musical Glowland comes with Glow Bed Bug. Other glow friends sold separately from Hasbro Preschool.
マクロの空を貫いて地球を打った雷は我ら幼い人類に目覚めてくれと放たれたマクロス惜しくたった若者は愛する人をかばいつつ旅立つ日々を戦い開く Will love me tomorrow 闇を切り裂き飛びゆく先は遠く輝く青い星マ
Negative. It's a base. But it's abandoned.
We've reached the rendezvous point, sir.
Tell me, Commander, which of our forces are we meeting with?
7th Sector, Armored Division. They're from the 109th branch of our main Bodal fleet.
But that means... Oh no! Don't tell me! Kamjin Crusher's division is joining ours?
Well done, my archivist.
But sir, aren't you aware of Kamjin's battle record? During Operation Mona, he killed or injured his entire crew in a single drunken brawl. And while he killed every last enemy in the Isolus sector, he destroyed 2 friendly divisions in the process. You have to have heard what his own troops call him now, haven't you?
You mean Kamjin the Ally Killer?
Allied forces devolving! They're too close! They're right on top of us!
That man's a menace, Commander. A lunatic. I wash my hands of it.
Commander Brita, Captain Kamjin Crusher are reporting. The 7th Armor is ready for duty, sir.
So was I right or what? We hit 4 ships, and that means I win the bet. You owe me a bottle, sir.
Shut up! The commander can hear everything you say, you fool.
Oh, sorry about that.
Kamjin, let it be known that I will tolerate no further reckless behavior on your part. As we both know, you've had to wait 6 terms for this opportunity to redeem yourself. I suggest you don't blow your chance to see combat again.
Well, in that case, how might we please you?
That's better. On the 7th orbital body of this system, I believe you will find an abandoned military installation. You shall lure the enemy ship there, prevent their escape with gravity mines, and take them alive.
Bandits at 3 o'clock, Mark 60!
Alter our heading. AD down 20.
Yes, sir.
Skull Squadron, you have bandits inbound from 5 o'clock, Mark 15!
This is Skull Leader. Roger that. Engage!
Right. I guess that'll be all for today.
All squadrons, stand down and return to base.
Persistent little devils, aren't they? They've been attacking us non-stop for 3 days now.
And they're driving us further away from Earth with every attack.
Hey! What's with you? Worn out, kid?
Yeah, they haven't let up for days.
I think they're out of the fight for a while. Why don't you go into town and knock off a bit?
May I have your attention, please? This is a message from the bridge. We have just been attacked by a force of 120 enemy battle pods, but our 1st, 4th, and 7th Valkyrie squadrons have intercepted and destroyed them all. Our forces took little damage during the attack, and the Macross remains on course.
Hey, Hikaru! Long time no see. How are you?
Oh, I'm fine. Is school over already?
Uh-huh. They let us out early because of the attack. What's wrong? You don't look so good.
No, I'm okay. But did you just hear that announcement?
Uh-huh. They said that we destroyed all the enemy fighters, right?
But it wasn't the truth, Minmay. We lost a lot of men out there, and we didn't even get half of them before they broke off.
Oh, I see. Well, since there is nothing we can do about it, there isn't much point in getting depressed about it. So, let's go have some tea.
Wait! Wow, your birthday's next week, huh?
Uh-huh.
It appears to be some kind of automated telemetry signal, sir.
And the point of origin is one of the old Mars bases. It's Sala, sir.
Sala?
The Sala base should be abandoned. As I recall, the entire garrison was wiped out by an anti-UN attack before they could return to Earth.
Could someone still be down there, sir?
I'm afraid that's impossible. However, Sala was large enough that we may be able to resupply with what's left there. How beat up are we?
We're still running smoothly, sir.
And how far have we deviated from our original course towards Earth?
16 degrees towards Mars, Captain.
So, going to Mars wouldn't really put us that far off course at all, and we'd have an opportunity to restock supplies. Helm, alter our heading and lay in a course for Mars!
That big red planet up there is Mars. And that's where I'm going next week.
So it's official. You're really going to go? All the way to Mars?
That's right. After all those applications, I finally got approved. Of course, I'm sure your father must have gone through a lot of trouble to help me out there.
Ryber, I really am glad for you.
I may be a soldier, but I'm a lousy fighter. I'll be better off on Mars, staring into space, right? Uh-oh. Please tell me that you're not gonna repeat what I just said to your dad, okay?
You know I won't. Not to anyone. But you know this means we won't.
Yeah, but it won't be long before everyone can get there, really.
That's it! What if I join the army and meet you on Mars?
And I know you'll make it there. You always manage somehow. Don't take too long, okay?
And you take care of yourself!
Hayase? Lieutenant! Send one of our cat's eyes out there for a look.
Yes, sir.
Gunsight 1, this is Cat's Eye. The base and perimeter are secure. No activity.
Commander Kamji, this is Jirao with the Scout Regault.
There's a reconnaissance unit headed in your direction. The enemy ship is descending. They've landed, sir. But there's a problem. They've settled in an area that's outside the range of our gravity mines.
Relax. They'll move within the perimeter soon enough. And once they have, those gravity mines will guarantee that they won't be going anywhere until it's far too late.
Gunsight 1. We're moving in to cover the convoy.
Supply transport is underway, sir.
Take us a little closer in, Claudia.
Uh-huh.
That's it. Step into my snare. Soon the battle will begin. Soon.
If I may, I'd like permission to go into the base myself, sir.
You, Lieutenant?
Well, I was hoping to discover the source of that transmission we detected.
Well...
What if there are survivors, sir?
I can cover her position, sir. All right?
Very well.
within range of the gravity mines.
Just a little more.
Senpai, I was wondering if I could take some leave next week, please?
Why not? Everyone else in our squadron is off. That's right. They all got invitations to Min-May's birthday party, too. Even me.
Okay, who's cluttering the channel with all this chatter?
Claudia!
Hey, isn't this the old lady's usual shift?
The person to whom you're referring is driving past your feet as we speak.
This unit must have been powered up fairly recently. But this place is deserted.
How much longer, Jirao? Energy levels are at 70%. It shouldn't be that much longer.
Damn it. This is most irritating.
Commander, I can't wait any longer. I'm going in. I'm engaging the enemy now.
How dare you! If I have to wait, then we all have to, you scum! Idiot. That's the price of disobedience. All right, listen up, you mangy curs! No more stunts like that! Understood?
We're detecting seismic activity in the mountains near the base. It looks like an explosion, sir.
An explosion? Send a cat's eye to conduct a full sweep of that area.
Cat's Eye 207, you are to conduct a quadrant sweep at 11 o'clock, 15 kilometers out. Understood?
Cat's Eye 207, roger.
They've noticed something. How much longer, damn it?
Just another 10%, sir.
Ugh.
I've completed analyzing the data that the cat's eye sent. It's on screen.
Oh, my God! That's a huge force of those battle pods!
Right. There appear to be at least 1,000 targets within the cat's eye scan range.
Claudia, put the ship on alert! General quarters!
All hands, general quarters, proceed to your battle stations.
Do you think we'll be able to repel them all, sir?
No, not now! There are just too many of them! Get us off the ground!
Yes, sir. Launching. All gravity control systems standing by. Something's wrong, sir. We're not lifting off.
Don't tell me it's broken again!
No, sir. All indicators say the system's working properly.
Report from the sensor room. They're detecting something deep underground. It appears to be suppressing the ship's gravity control systems.
What? Damn it! The whole thing was a trap! All engines stop!
Status?
I'm checking, sir. Yes, I'm pleased to report that the gravity mines are now running at full strength, Commander. The prey is now in our trap.
Good. Battle pods, move out now!
Right!
Our defense units are already moving in to engage the battle pods, Captain. But at the current rate...
I know. Right! Vanessa, give me a tactical of the trap again!
Yes, sir!
3,000 meters down.
If it's buried that far underground, we don't stand a chance of disabling it.
Why don't we just use the main rockets to blast off?
You doofus! They were damaged 3 days ago, so we can't use them.
They're still advancing! Their vanguard is entering the red zone!
We're sitting ducks, sir!
The main target is grounded! Eliminate those pesky little ones first! Attack! Come and get me!
Destroyed groups 6, 8, and 17 have been destroyed. The rest are heavily damaged.
Hold on! There just might be a way to disable that trap.
Even if it's underground, Captain?
Not with our weapons, no. But if we could get into the Sala base's power core and set up a reactor overload...
I'm checking now. Yes, it looks like it might be enough, sir.
Then let's not waste any time. Claudia, contact Lieutenant Hayase and have her rig the reactor to self-destruct.
Yes, sir.
Blow it up? The entire base?
Hayase, listen to me. You're the only one who can do this. Destroying the reactor gives us a chance to escape the gravity jammers buried near the base. The 70,000 people on the Macross are depending upon you.
She can't do it. All right, contact Fokker Squadron.
No, Captain, wait! I'll do it.
If it has to be done, I'm the one who's got to do it. It can't be anyone else.
It looks like she's done it, Captain.
Order the remaining destroyed groups to fall back. Let's see if they can lure any enemy units close enough to be destroyed when the reactor goes off.
Yes, sir.
Why are they falling back already? Those cowards have barely engaged us! This is too easy! Victory is ours.
Get a move on, Lieutenant! You have to get out of there now!
I'm sorry, Ryber. I'm sorry.
Alert! Excessive alpha particle outflow detected. Engaging anti-radiation bulkheads.
Ryber?
To containment failure. All personnel evacuate.
Ryber, I finally made it.
Lieutenant Hayase, please come in!
Answer me! Please respond, Lieutenant. Misa, can you hear me?
We'll send one of the Valkyries in to retrieve her.
Okay, boys. We need to extract Lieutenant Hayase from the base. Hikaru, you've got rescue duty.
Huh? Why me?
Because this time you'll have a chance to save a life, and I thought you could use the change of pace.
Yeah, but I'm not too crazy about having to save Lieutenant Hayase, though.
Just do it!
Okay, sir, understood. I'll give it a shot.
Detonation in 5 minutes. All personnel evacuate.
Puncture has come a long way.
Okay, I found her. Lieutenant Hayase, I'm gonna have to rupture the bulkhead.
Please stand back! Here it comes!
Ma'am, get on!
Get out of here! How could you do this to Ryber's room? Look what you've done!
This isn't funny, ma'am.
Go away!
Detonation in 1 minute.
Look, I don't know what your problem is, but I'm risking my own life to save you, so get on!
Just leave me alone!
No can do, ma'am!
No! Let me go! Let me go!
30 seconds to detonation! All units, fall back!
Ryber!
can't happen to me! Still, things are starting to get interesting. And next time I'll win.
もう追いかけはしない君の走る影の後人は誰も走り続けるゴールはまだ見えない今日の次に何がある明日の先に何がある遥か彼方の光に向けて僕は今も走り続ける
Outlaw Scuzza's days in Fort Kirium jail are numbered. The evil Tex Hex is planning a jailbreak. Now for the bank and all that Kirium. Bravestar's hawk-like eyes see the danger. Has the evil Tex Hex finally won? Or is Fort Kirium safe with Bravestar? Only you know the answer. Neutral Laser, Command Center, Bank Jail set, and figures each sold separately. Batteries not included. Some assembly required. Bravestar from Mattel.
The Neutralizer, awesome electronic weapon in the battle between Tex Hex and Marshal Bravestar. Bravestar! Now you've got the Neutralizer and Neutralizer Target, the weapon that really shoots invisible electronic beams to blast your enemy's target.
Gotcha!
But now Tex Hex attacks. Look, he's on a Neutralizer Target. Can you and Bravestar blast it?
Ah! Awesome!
Join the battle. Blast the outlaws with the Neutralizer. New from Bravestar. Batteries not included. Toys sold separately. Assembly required. Fort Kirium, from fort to town to battleground. Bravestar! Fort Kirium, Marshal Bravestar's intergalactic town.
Tex Hex is attacking the town.
Laser fire Tex Hex shoots invisible electronic beams at the target. The bank explodes, but Bravestar strikes back and the town transforms into...
A fort? Oh, blast it!
Bravestar hits the control. The wall falls. Fort Kirium, the fort that transforms into a space town with a bank, command center, and jail. New from Bravestar. Batteries not included. Toys sold separately. Assembly required. The planet was doomed until he came. The toughest lawman in the Western Galaxy. Marshal Bravestar, the only man who could stop Tex Hex, the evilest space outlaw ever. The biggest laser battle in space is about to begin. Get ready. Marshal Bravestar, Tex Hex, the neutral laser, and you. Blow open the town and blast off the outlaws with weapons that shoot invisible electronic beams.
Awesome!
Bravestar, coming soon from Mattel. Batteries not included. Toys sold separately.
どこか遠い時代に二人すれ違ってたきっと恋人をそっと抱いた時のフィーリング
備は順調のようですな。
この調子で偵察の方もうまくいけばいいのだが。
虎穴にいらずんば孤児を得ずか。
そんな居残りなんて。
仕方ないでしょ。あなたのホバー壊れちゃったんだもん。
そうだよ、諦めな。ここは俺たちの大切な出口なんだ。生きて帰れるかどうかがかかってるんだ。
その通りよ。だからサイモン一人じゃ危険だわ。ジェラールも待機してちょうだい。
少尉仲良くやろうぜ。
内部はこの調子でいけばよい。あとは外部の手を緩めぬことだな。
仕方ない。これより二手に分かれて偵察。アンジェイ軍曹以下4名は左へ。
分かった。
現時刻より2時間45分後にここに再び集合。
2時間45分って誰が決めたんです？
私が決めたのよ。文句あんの？
どうします？
ボーイとルイは私と右手に、シャルルたちは左を頼むわ。ボーイ、どうしたの？
いえ、別に。
しかしアンジェ軍曹、見事な眺めですな。
アガ、何感心してやがんだ。よし、とりあえずここの偵察から始めるか。行くぞ。
軍曹、ロードに東兵がいません。
何？そんなバカな。
ロード、返事しろ。ロード。
草の根を分けても探すんだ。なんてこって。
ジャンヌ隊長、後ろだけじゃないわよ。全速前進。どうも閉じ込められたようね。
隊長、ジャンヌ隊長。
今さら慌ててもしょうがないでしょ。
奴ら僕たちのこと見張ってるんだ。通信もバカになってる。 ECM が強くてこいつも役に立ちませんし、センサーもダメです。
そう、センサーも。手法を使うか、こいつで道を作るしかないな。
15分隊よりの通信が途絶えました。
こっからは歩いてこ。
はい、はい。隊長、音はここから伝わっています。パイプを通して下の音が筒抜けになっているんでしょう。それが何であるかが問題なんですけどね。さて、どうしますか？ ああ、
何これ。
惜しいな。これが記録できたらな。
気持ち悪い。
すごい技術だ。
これバイオハンド？
まあそうでしょうね。
趣味悪いわね。
確かにいい趣味とは言いかねますけど、技術的には我々を数段上回ってます。僕たちこんなのを作る異星人と戦いを続けるんですか？
ルイ、行こう。
ええ。
ボーイ？あれ？そんな。
プランテーションとしては最高の技術だね。得体の知れないものばかりですがね。のどかなもんだな。
音楽。敵？いや。怖がらなくていいんだよ。何もしやしないよ。
ダメ、いなかった。そっちは？
いません。
一体全体どうなってんの？捕まっちゃったのかな？
捕虜の捕獲が任務でしたよね。
どっちが捕虜になるんだかね。とりあえずホバーのとこに戻ってボーイを探しましょう。
はい。君はグロリエの人？捕虜かい？弱ったな。喋れないのかな。不思議な人だね、君は。いいかい？僕はボーイ・エマーソンだ。サザンクロス軍の戦略機構隊員。ゾル戦艦、つまりここを偵察に来たんだけど、仲間とはぐれちゃって。さっきの音楽、これで弾いてたのかい？ちょっといいかな。あれ、ピアノみたいにはいかないな。きっとこの子も何か言いたいんだ。あっ！ 怖かったんだね。大丈夫だよ。僕は君の味方だよ。なんとか言ってくれよ。確かに僕は今人を殺してしまった。でもやらなければこっちがやられてた。落ち着いてくれ。ちょっと。しっかり。足の傷がない。そんなバカな。
ゾル星人以外の異星人。
この道を行ったはずなんですが、最初は人間だと思ったんです。でも言葉も通じないし、肌の色が異様に白くて。
怖かった？
いえ、ちっとも綺麗な人でした。
完璧に道に迷っちまったな。いや、惑わされてる。せっかくこのへんてこな果実をお土産にしようと思ったのにな。
しかしまずいんじゃないんですか？
食ってみなけりゃわからんだろ。
いや、そういうことじゃなくて、敵戦艦内の偵察報告が果実1個なんてのは。
そうっすよ。わかってるよ。冗談だよ、冗談。一丁飛び回ってみるか。この際デタラメでも走るしかないだろう。敵が道を作ってくれるさ。ま、向こうに都合のいい道だろうがな。
第2航空隊シルフィールド104303機団
70203大破。
残属各部隊もほぼ壊滅状態。
第15分隊はどうした？
今だ更新不能です。
焦るな、待つのだ。15分隊は必ず帰ってくる。それまで何としても持ちこたえるのだ。
ゾル星人の町。隊長、ストップストップ。あの子です。
どこ？
ほら、あそこ。
双子？
彼女だけじゃない。みんな2人、いや3人ずついる。
嘘！
隊長、応戦しますか？
ダメよ。時間ないし、あの人たち民間人よ。とにかく引き返さなくちゃね。ボーイ、ぼーっとしてんじゃないの？しっかり捕まりな。行くよ。
時間だよ、引き上げるぞ。敵さんが多すぎるぞ。もたもたすんな、置いてくぞ。まったく不気味な連中だ。
ね
え、シャルルさん、こんなのんびりしてていいんすか？時間がなくなっちゃいますぜ。
何よ何よ、今さら慌てたって仕方ないでしょ。穴にはまっちゃってんだからさ。ジャンヌ
もう会えないかと思った。
そんなことないさ。待ってればそのうちアンジェたちも来るぜ。仕組まれてんだよ、最初から。ねえ、どうしよ
う。私たちをここに集めて一網打尽ってわけか。
あれ、ホバーの音だな。アンジェのお出ましか？ でに帰還時刻を過ぎている。援軍を送りますか？
混乱を招くかもしれん。しばらく待て。
何よここ。この匂いなんとかならないの？
お払い箱ってわけか。
ホバーが行かれて使えるのは5台ぐらいですね。
人間がくたばんなかっただけマシだぜ。
しかし四方は壁ですよ。
散々もてあそんで用がないと分かればゴミ扱いかよ。
この壁はおそらく放射性物質も漏らさないようになってるでしょうし、どうしましょう。
どうしましょうじゃないよ。何か考えるよ。レーザーはどうなんだ？
レーザーなんてダメですよ。
じゃあどうすんだよ。
こいつならやれるわよ。
それはどうかな。やめといた方がいいと思いますよ。今も言ったようにこの壁は超セラミック装甲で。
このままこうしてたって仕方ないでしょ。
隊長、みんなアンジェ軍曹。
止まった。ジャンヌ。
みんなここよ、アンジェ。床はもろかったみたい。最初からここ行けばよかったのね。
隊長、
早く降りてらっしゃいよ。
悪運の強い子だ。
さてどっちが出口かな。
センサーが使えないんじゃ右も左も分かりゃしないよ。
どうする隊長。
ここでこうしてても仕方ないわね。
ジャンヌ。
センサーが回復しました。
きっと今ので電気系統がいかれたんだ。
帰還する。
よーし、みんな引き上げだ。
次の突き当たりを右です。
グラント
がやられたぞ。
ひるむな。このまま突っ込む。出口よ。サイモンに問え。
ジェラ。
第15分隊との通信回復。
おお、戻ったか。お疲れさん。
お偉方に説明するのに2時間もかかっちゃった。人間だ異星人だ、ああでもないこうでもないって。
明日から大変ですよ。捕獲したバイオロイドの解明やらなんやらで。
12人中5名か。大きな犠牲だったな。
戦いってのは非常なもんさ。忘れろよ。
しきり降る雨がまた嵐のように激しくなるよ。それは誰かが泣いている孤独なだけの魂だね。Give me one more chance 約束さ愛という名前の星で Give me one more chance もう一度巡り巡って生まれ変わろう Give me one more chance もう一度巡り巡って生まれ変わろう。
三人一組の不思議な人間たち。やはり本当のゾルは別にいた。だがバイオロイドの正体を改造人間と知った軍上層部は敵を宇宙海賊と判断、総攻撃を指令した。このままでは人間同士の戦いになってしまう。次回、超時空機団サザンクロスメタルファイヤー。敵だからって私の彼は撃てないわ。
The secret decoding shield of the dreaded Dr. Doom has ordered him to blow up the Freedom Tower.
Dr. Octopus, Dr. Doom, Captain America, and Spider-Man each sold separately.
Here's how it works, Dr. Octopus. Just flip the secret message in the secret shield. Now our secret mission is revealed. How do we stop him, Captain America? That's our secret, Spider-Man.
Dr. Doom, Captain America, and other action figures from the Marvel Secret Wars collection, each sold separately. New from Mattel.
Secret Wars.
Marvel supervillains are coming.
Secret Wars.
Can the Marvel superheroes stop them? Marvel supervillains and superheroes figures each sold separately. Here, Dr. Doom and the Doom Platoon, Magneto, Dr. Octopus. There, Captain America and the Champions of Freedom, Spider-Man and Wolverine. Secret Wars. The secret's out. Dr. Doom and Spider-Man from the Marvel Secret Wars collection. Other figures each sold separately. From Mattel.
なくしたお前を映す十字架今は刻んだ夢を道連れにして旅に出るがいいさ Do you remember that old lullaby 遠い日に置き去りにしたもの歌ってあげる男は誰も Lonely Soldier Boy 十字架背負った Lonely Soldier Boy 琥珀色の男の夢どこに
こんなところでインビットのパトロールに会うなんて、どんなもんだい。 け。俺に任せろ。きっとインビットの増援部隊が来る。ジム、できるだけ早くその用事ってやつを済ましてくれ。
分かった。
俺は向こうの森で待つ。こりゃ大変だ。
用事ってのはすぐ済むんだろうな。
ああ、こいつをアルフレッドってじいさんに届けるだけだ。
なんじゃそりゃ。
大事な預かり物なんだ。この本を持ってたやつはそのじいさんをえらく自慢してた。
だったらそいつが自分で届けりゃいいのに。
俺は奴を助けようと必死で援護射撃をした。だがインビットの数は圧倒的だった。
大好きなお友達だったんだね。せっかく頑張ったのにね。かわいそう。
そいつの形見ってわけか。
じいさんにもらったものだっていつも大切にしてたんだ。
シャキシャキ、素敵なおじいさんだといいね。あたいでっかい地に住めるんならそのおじいさんと結婚してもいいな。
いや、お得意が出たぜ。
いいだ。
あの連中か、インビットとやり合ったというのは。
どうするね、ペドロの旦那。
この村から早く追い出すんだ。
ごたごたが起きなきゃいいけどね。そうか。よそもんだよ。
随分と静かな村だな。
なんだか雰囲気悪いね。
風家でも気味悪いことがあるのかよ。
ったく、私は繊細なの。
うめ。わあ、おいしそう。
じゃあ俺たちはここで何か食ってようか。
ちょっと待った。あったら悪いけど今日は何も出せねえんだ。今日は神様の日なんで村中何も飲み食いできねえことになってるんだ。
でもさっきビチャビチャトマト食べてる子がいたよ。
そりゃいけねえ子だ。どこのガキだ。後で叱っとかねばなんねえな。
ちょっと悪いがアルフレッドさんの家を教えてくれないか。
知らねえ。そんなうちはこの村にはねえ。
パウリーニョ・アルフレッドさんだ。知ってるだろ。
いや知らねえ。知らねえだ。知らねえ。
感じ悪い。
仕方ない。探してみる。きっとすぐにわかるだろ
う。じゃあ俺たちは村外れで待ってよ。早くしてくれよ。いつインビットが来るかもしれないんだ。
ジム一人で大丈夫？様子が変だよこの村。
じゃあ俺一緒に行ってやるよ。
ああ、すまんな。インビットと戦ったと思ったら今度はアルフレッド爺さんか。厄介な連中だ。
知らぬ存ぜぬで通すしかねえ。
お前さんまた人殺しは嫌だよ。
この村にアルフレッドなんちゅううちはねえんだ。
角を曲がると右側にパン屋。あ、あれだ。
なんだ、よく知ってるんじゃないか。
いつも話を聞かされてたんだ。
その本の持ち主に？
そうだ、いつもじいさんのことを自慢にしてた。何でも元は政治家で今は村の長老閣になってるはずだ。
そんなに偉いじいさんだったらなんでカフェの親父は知らなかったのかな。
きっと新しく村に来たものなんだろう。
様子がおかしくないか？村の連中まるで俺たちに何か隠そうとしてるみたいじゃないか。
気にするなって、別にやましいことしてるわけじゃないんだから。
ここに間違いないんだろうな、ジム。
間違いない。あの井戸とオリーブが目印なんだ。
おかしいな。周りは瓦礫の山だってのにここだけ更地だ。ん？あっ！ジム来るんだ！よっしゃ！
何？確かか？
本当だよ。今さっき取ったトラックに乗っていたんだ。
若えもんが余計な手出ししたもんだ。奴らんとこへ行ってくる。
村の連中は何か隠してる。俺はそいつが知りたいんだ。
面倒なことに関われるかよ。すぐそこまでインビットが来てるかもしれないんだぜ。
頼む、これを届けなきゃ俺の気が済まないんだ。
しつこいよジム。どうしてそんなにこだわるんだよ。あっ！
タイヤの跡が村へ戻ってる。
あっ！やるか？
まさか軍人狩り？
風景やミントまでか？
俺の村には昔罠にかかったふりをして人を襲う賢い狼がいたんだ。
なるほどね。じゃあやってみますか。
あいつきっと知ってるんだ。
何考えてんだよ一体。
何か隠してるだろ。
ジム、なんかヤバい雰囲気だぜ。こっちは銃が一丁だけだ。下手に出てったら袋叩きだぜこりゃ。
教えてくれ、俺たちに何を隠してる。
なんでそれほど。
俺には分かるんだよ。何か後ろめたいことがあるんだろう。
実は
私たちは何も知らないよ。ペドロの旦那が何もかも知ってなさる。
ペドロの旦那？
あんたたちの仲間の居所も旦那が知ってなさる。
よせマリア。
だってお前さん
本当に仲間の居所を知ってるんだな。散々臭い芝居を見せられたんだ。もう一芝居してもらうじゃないか。
よせ、奴らはとっ捕まえた。ほらさっさと出ろ。やるじゃねえかホセ。いいから手出すな。
なかなかうまい芝居だったぜ。おい降りろ。
なあ手を挙げるんだ。
レイ、
待ってろ、今すぐほどいてやる。
すまない、不覚だった。
いいってことさ。
ペドロってのはドイツだ。
わしだ。旦那、
俺たちのマシンはどこだ。早く返してくれ。
返すことはできねえ。
何？
黙ってこの村を出て行ってくれんか。
冗談きついぜ。あんたたちがどういう状況にいるのか分かってんのかよ。
わしは村のためを考えて言ってるんだ。
いい度胸だぜ。
俺がアルフレッドじいさんのことを知ってるのがよっぽどお気に召さないらしいな。
そんなもんはこの村にはおらん。
嘘だ。ならどうして俺たちを襲った？
ジム、そんなことはどうでもいいよ。早くしないとインビットたち。スティックが見つかったんだ。まずい。
仲間が危ないんだ。マシンを返してくれ。なんちゅうことだ。村の近くで。インビットは攻撃しない者には手を出さない。村は安全だ。あんたらが村から出ていくのをインビットが見たらどうなる？
そうならないようにするさ。
あんたたちにはインビットの本当の恐ろしさが分かっちゃいねえんだ。
じゃあどうしてもマシンは返さないって。
返すわけにはいかねえ。
俺たちに仲間を見殺しにしろっていうのか。早く言え。あんたも人間だろう。人間一人見殺しにしてまでそんなに村を守りたいのか。どうなんだ。
待ってくれ。こいつがマシンの場所を知ってるんだ。星だって旦那、あん時と同じじゃねえか。今度は旦那が殺される番になっちまうよ。
お前はもう一度地獄を見たいのか。
それだって人間同士殺し合うよりマシじゃねえか。そうだろう。ナッコメス、いえ
村の納屋だ。
こっちだ。
いかん、グラブだ。どうしても行くのか。
ああ。
じゃあこっちへ。よかったら使ってくれ。
これは
わしらの一番の武器だった。アルフレッドじいさんはわしらが戦うことに最後まで反対した。あのじいさんは暴力には絶対反対だった。力でねじ伏せようとする者の言うことはガンとして聞かない人だった。それをわしらが決起に流行ったばかりに。
殺したのか。
許してくれ。
どれほど詫びたって死んだ者は帰っちゃ来ないんだ。こいつを使わせてもらおう。逃げないぞ。
ジム。わしらは決起に流行って無謀にインビットと戦って本当の勇気を失ってしまったようだ。
俺たちは本当の勇気ってものが怖かった。
無茶してインビットに手を出すな。その代わりちゃんとした武器を持って向かってく連中には手を貸してやろう。
そうだ。じいさん、あんたもあんたの孫も心の弱い人間に殺されたんだな。罪滅ぼしにこの本を返しに来たんだが、もらっていくことにするよ。弱音を吐きそうになった時、勇気ってやつを思い出すようにさ。俺はようやく分かったんだ。いつまでも脱走兵じゃいけない。立ち向かう勇気を持たなきゃいけないんだって。この村とアルフレッドじいさんは一生俺の胸の中にしまっておくぜ。それじゃあ。
摩天楼青く煙らせる雨はお前の流した涙のようだね。見えない絆を確かめるように何度も振り向く背中が辛いよ。さよならが最後の優しさだなんて 人とも生まれる時代を間違えたのさ Blue, blue rain in my soul Blue, blue rain in my soul
キョトキョトン軍人さんがうじゃうじゃいる街なのにねインビットが襲ってこないよそれはねすんごい英雄がこの街を守っていたからだでもやだ秘密作戦を命じられたスティックが怖い罠にはまっちゃう次回気候創世記もスピン